Alright, right. Welcome back. Now we gotta find those two parts, and then come back with some Old Man Winter. Pretty easy. Let's think. Bad juju. I guess that was, Suchong's idea. What now?
Penalty for vandalism of Suchong device is death. Even for pretty lady.
What the fuck?
I suppose you'd be Suchong. Save your ammunition, your device doesn't work.
Device work. Vandal sabotage. You are vandal.
Oh.
Actually, I intend to fix your device. That is, unless you plan on coming down here and doing it yourself.
It's not prudent for Suchong to return to lab. You say you can fix?
I broke your code, didn't I? Now just give me the one to open that door and we'll see what your creation can do.
1216.
Your birthday?
Innovatag. Fix machine.
Wow. Pragmatic as always.
How'd you know that?
Never underestimate the fallibility of the egomaniac.
It's like, that's that's, I want to say impressive, but also embarrassing.
Yes, sir. That's correct, sir.
Nope. Well, we gotta go to the counter too. Where's the big guy? I know.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Benefits last. Wants what you have. Free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
Okay, big guy.
Everyone wants a piece of me.
Ow! Oh, that's a dumb move. This is gonna be good. Oh, yeah.
Me so unprepared as this one?
Yeah.
No excuse for a racket. Come out and show yourself.
Come on! What are you running away for?
Criminal dealings. Ha! Malice in this direction. Those who bring the
Awful irregular.
So easy.
Butterflies in your stomach?
Terrible thing.
Still so powerful.
You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Well, I've done my best. That's all I can do.
God, they give up the search so easily.
You'll adore.
Sugar. I can.
What's that, cookie face? Come here, baby. I ain't sore.
There's the machine.
Genuine art.
Night night.
Did you even notice? Could you eat an egg?
There, that machine. It'll have the cathode tube. Got it. Now I need to find Old Man Winter and a CO2 scrubber.
Well,
Old Man Winter. That's how we'll cool Suchong's machine.
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us who don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo. Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
fine. Where is it?
So Atlas asked me to figure out where to strike first when we bust out of this place, but, you know, it all depends on when we get out. You know, I mean, November 5th, it's a big founding of Rapture Shindig at Fort Frolic. Valentine's Day, you know, I mean, Arcadia's real popular. I mean, it's near New Year's Eve, and, hey, we could pop the corks off all the stuffed shirts down at the Kashmir restaurant.
Looks like someone's been decrypting a code. We've confirmed completion of the ace in the hole. Suchong has it, but unlikely to give it up easily. We'll update when we know more. What's that all about?
Coding them.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Alright. Got the old man.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Alright.
Just what we needed.
Thank you.
All we need now is a CO2 scrubber.
Hey, Sam, that you? Sam?
Who the hell are you? I won't roll over for you!
Wow. Wow.
Who's there?
Shut up. That was gonna slip and fall.
there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, lots of new books to read. And we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
Full. Lockpicks. Service bay.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
A debt.
If that's what you want to call it.
This Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
Maybe that's all you really need.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask.
Of course. Oh,
You
wow.
won't find a scrubber on that. Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning.
Yikes.
And they're still on the market.
Of course they are.
Steeply discounted, though.
That one could work.
There. The Stingray. Submersible time of 90 minutes. That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
Bonk.
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to. They make me.
We are men of tomorrow.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down in Fontaine is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Like how Ryan's controlling those messages. Hey!
Let him drive.
Somebody talking about me?
Well, you won't dine on me. High and low, we search high and low.
Think they can get away with anything?
I'm giving up hope on that one. Some students refuse to be taught.
You can't always rely on what you see in here.
Coco is there.
Seek out the fight.
Bonk.
Limits to how much many come.
Here.
Nope.
Without the snarl of one, we become fixed or stagnant. We are dead inside.
Sad.
I know real well how these buyers think. I get it.
the strongest that survive, but the fittest. Those most capable of change. A good start is thinking for yourself.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm planning a big comeback. Just need a new agent. You know anybody?
You! Come! Make yourself heard! Oh, can you rationalize cowering?
You're tuned to Radio Rapture. Music for the discerning ear.
Okay.
And now,
wanna hear my latest
we've got
number?
something very
Coming up
special
next.
coming up
Gonna
next.
knock your socks off, I tell you.
This little lady, who goes by the name of Miss Elizabeth, was picked out of the thousands by the maestro himself, Sander Cohen. And when Sander finds a songbird, you know for sure she's gonna sing sweet. So here's Miss Elizabeth with You Belong to Me.
Watch the sunrise from tropic island.
The anarchist McCoy said the urge to destroy.
Oh, hello. That's nice. Remove the cost.
Did you come to Rapture because it seemed fashionable? Or did you intend to make something of yourself? If you don't keep ahead of the rest, you'll be resigned to follow. Is that what you are? A cognitive primitive.
Okay.
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Forget the future. Let's clear away the debris of the past. This obliteration is time. Curious. Most curious. Stay! We may make more of you yet. Come back! Let's see this through! Together!
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Who hides from the light of reason? How can you rationalize cowering? You're only hiding from yourself.
Oh.
Only the weak fear conflict. If you're going to disappear before a diagnosis, why did you come in the first place? Curious. Most curious. How can you rationalize cowering? Only the weak fear conflict.
That sucks. I thought that was 5. Doubt it's just anything good. Radar range. Hello. Microwave gun? Okay. Interesting.
Probably.
No. Switch.
This is gonna be noisy.
I ain't letting a good lead like you get away!
I saw where you went.
Stay! They may make more of you yet.
That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded pride about respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
You were the worst kind of parasite. Only taking, getting nothing in return. But you were a child means nothing. We're not so entitled.
The law gets bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. Next, martial law. Well, what was that? I ain't through with you yet.
Don't expect ah! Some pickle child. Push your enemy as down simply because it's yours. That's right. Try it. rationalize. Like some cognitive primitive. It appears our time is up for now. I don't have you! Come, make yourself heard. Stay! We may make more of you yet. My colleague appears indisposed. Let us continue this face to face!
Yeah, let's.
New songs. They're real personal. They're like love. To all my fans.
The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor.
There we go.
Leave any thoughts.
Got it. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
I've been a living quantum field for my entire life until I died.
Okay, I'm not always as confident as I appear, but I don't think it shows. I just got complacent. I mean, once she sees I could change, she'll dump that deadbeat before you can spit.
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming, will destroy the old world and usher in the new. Complete revolution, one mind at a time.
Shut up.
I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
What the hell? Gas ammo, huh? Simply.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. Pay attention now. That. Ryan on that space. Ryan's got the formula.
Wow, that's effective.
Where's my boy?
Can I?
Brilliant's playing like a cheap fiddle. He plays. You know how they dance.
I'd love to have children. 3 at least. Of course, I need to find
No, don't you dare.
You're against the guy making it out of
That stuff's golden.
I thought Rapture was
Balance
only
up
for
the work so Ryan can't make you his slave.
Looks like the Big Daddies moved somewhere else.
well, he's got his hands
Never mind, he's here.
as smart as a silk shirt like Andrew and good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
Wow.
You want to mind control everybody? Dress system. That's how you do it. Just like that.
Pretty! You in the bedroom?
Let you and me talk!
That is a really dumb idea.
Come on! But what are you running away for?
Who is that guy? Hear all that talk? Can hear
Like some cognitive primitive.
Just like you.
I know you better than you know yourself.
Come on.
You don't gotta be a Nazi.
Let's see this through.
Don't make me do this.
You left with nothing.
Oh,
Last time you'll screw me over.
that's the last thing I
Come back! We can work this out. I've always been there for you. You've been using me this entire time.
Stay. We may make more of you.
Everyone wants a piece.
Oh, that was a dumb idea. Oh boy.
No one around? Still have the ability to scare off a
That's what they call a fella. Determined, uncompromising, fits.
Okay. Now I hope we got there's some Eve in here. That's an aerial. There's gotta be some Eve somewhere. Oh boy. Nope. to go out there and find some. Great.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
Welcome to the circus of values! No refund, no return!
I can change, sugar. I can. Just give me a chance.
Let's hurry. Get in. Get in.
Selfishness, says Peter Harrison. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Why not think of your neighbor and accept
All right.
How we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on.
Capo 2.
Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do.
And then some.
Okay, that should stop it from overheating.
Man, winter.
There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see.
Hold the lever.
What did I tell you?
The tear. Alright. Let's go.
Booker. Look. We're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific.
No.
The particle's seated at the top of the structure. Must be up that lift.
No way. No way.
Perfect.
No way.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time.
God damn it.
If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
Where's the spare?
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia?
Fair point.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Of course.
Powerful device, very expensive.
Of course.
Need for that?
Just tell me what you want.
What is he?
Suchong wanted something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Fink has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody fresh.
Sure.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Fink's quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Of course. Of course.
Should have seen that one coming.
Fuck off, Suchong. Huh. Ironside.
Press to generate a bullet-snatching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Okay. Interesting.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
Oh!
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
Oh boy. Wait. Skyhook? No? Ah. Ben?
I've taken your counsel, and you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play.
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. She had no choice. Oh, wonderful.
What's going on?
What's this?
You're next, you hear me? Where are you?
Who done this? Someone about? Ya can't.
Actually, I can. All they really have to do is come up. There's only 3 left. I've already taken care of
Can I find you?
All they have to do is come upstairs. Find the bodies. Blast.
Chasing my own shit.
Address your order promptly.
You gonna answer for this, girl? Gonna hunt you down.
So easy.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but What common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside. I know it all too well. And when the time comes, will I be able to stay the hand?
A carnival of bricks at your disposal!
Quarters of Jeremiah Fink. We never saw this side. Sleep, prayer, leisure, work. Well, let's check sleep.
Fink.
Jesus Christ, that actually scared me.
What's that thing you just picked up?
My guess is that it has something to do with that giant clock out there. And that clock has something to do with opening the door to Fink's lab.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate our...
A giant clock.
Oh.
Sort of. Looks like the mechanism unlocks certain activities when Fink gives his blessing.
So what? We're stuck waiting for the cuckoo to go off?
Not necessarily.
No. We've already found the clock key. We can manually wind it. Open whatever door we please.
Interesting. I'll replay that.
Sure seems like a lot of work to lock down a few doors.
Well, if there's one thing Fink loves, it's a lot of work.
Fair enough. I'll replay that.
Our current state of being, or lack thereof, has left my brother unfulfilled. The biological urge to leave one's mark is strong. And it is not an impossibility. We could instantiate ourselves back in Columbia. Return to an old life for the possibility of creating new. But we died in that world. Returning would mean giving up part of us. Ourselves. We'd become flesh and all that it is heir to. The mysteries of the universe would become once again mysteries.
Wow. Once a man of so-called faith, or turning to a man of what he is now. One hell of an ego. Leisure pads. Jeremiah Fink.
Sea slugs. Goddamn sea slugs. Could that Oriental have come up with a more inconvenient fuel for his plasmids? If there is a God, and I've seen more evidence to the contrary than in support, you'd think he'd have put Adam into the belly of a nice little seagull or crow. The cost of all these underwater expeditions are murdering my margins.
Yeah, inject or drink. 10 times the atom for a drink? It makes, not plasmids, vigors the safer of the two.
Good. How to get that idiot his lock of hair.
Suchong.
And I got you your gun. Here for my
But my Booker DeWitt died for the Vox Populi. You either an imposter or a ghost.
God.
My Booker DeWitt was a hero to the cause.
Wow.
A story to tell your children.
Look, are you there? I miss you. You were the only one who ever... You were my only friend. Booker.
I'm not even here. I'm a projection of your own.
Could you humor me then? Please.
I think Booker would miss you.
Shit, there's a fucking turret right there.
What are you doing?
Daisy!
I'm surprised that thing didn't kill as many as I thought it would. $1 bill.
I appreciate a lady who appreciates value.
Armored enemies? Oh, damn. Doesn't. Damn. Oh well.
Jesus, it's ripe in here. Say, somebody, fetch me a millionaire to clean this mess up.
Just bide your time.
Oh, that was too close. That was way too close.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about, but I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
Okay. Dead Ringer. Reanimate the dead. Interesting. Amnesia. Marking note. How would you sell a dud? And then what? Plant peeper? Through houseplants? Actually, the Amnesia one and the Dead Ringer one sound at least a bit interesting. Nope.
got your back.
Your oppressor!
Back here.
Whoa!
I know you here. I know it. I'll find her. Two upright.
Ow!
Gonna hunt.
Oh, what element of human experience is more corrosive than shame? I'm rotted from the inside out.
Oh.
What do I have to offer this revolution except my own dark motivations? When all is said and done, what's more important to me? The people I want to save, or those I want to murder in their beds?
Okay. I mean, that's just for optional shit. Shut up.
Can't stop me this time. You can't stop me this time. It's so easy. Wait till I put my hands on you. That sound right. Gonna hunt you down.
Sorry, she actually hit me.
Here I come. Let's stop fighting.
That works so well.
Daisy sacrificed herself. Set me up to kill her, to turn me into what?
A killer.
Yeah, well, mission accomplished. I'm no martyr. How did you do it, Booker? How did you...
Elizabeth, I'm not Booker.
And neither am I.
Don't believe it.
Hair sample in a haystack.
No.
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371, so I'm gonna assume it's this statue.
Someone's sneaking around.
Shut up. I'm gonna assume it's this statue. Is there a secret? Uh-huh. Oh. What was that again?
Comstock promises there's nothing to be worried about. But I don't like the smell of things down in Finkton. Not one bit. If trouble rears its ugly head in the form of one cantankerous negress, I've laid in some supplies in the event of a forced evacuation. They're down in what I call my chamber of panic, near the base of my statue. I've set the code to 8371.
8371. Upstairs. Heard a sparkle.
I'll find the piggy!
Of course.
You see where she went?
Dead to the pigs!
Kill her!
Where are you?
Who done this? Someone about?
Put knife her!
Should be. Hopefully that's the last of them. Now I gotta find. Wasn't in. I'm assuming. Well, I'm gonna be an objective. Nope.
Seems like Fink and Suchong were sharing their research.
Like the Luteces. Cross-reality collaboration.
This will find it. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even want to activate that. Oh my god. Well. This. Oh god.
What's that?
It's a skeletal formula for oxytocin. That's the chemical that bonds mothers to children, women to men, and...
Songbirds to little girls?
Apparently not. Fink dismissed it as an unsuitable vector.
Oh my god.
These poor things. Fink couldn't get them to imprint, so I left them to die.
Jeez. Jeez.
Imprinting failed. That can't be right. Clearly they formed a connection between Songbird and me.
How?
I was so young, I always remember him just being there.
Huh. Maybe initial tests. That's just...
It must be a prototype or something.
Is it a human?
Does it matter? You tried hypnotherapy.
On the Songbird. How'd that go?
About as well as you'd expect.
Yeah. I am not meaning to use that kid. Subject.
Booker. The little girl in the film. It's me. My God. I remember he'd crashed into the tower. I guess he was in some sort of fight. I waited there thinking I don't know, that something would happen, but he just lay there, moaning. I couldn't just...
The line with the thorn in its paw. So much for science.
I should have just left him there to die. I should have just... I will never escape it. Exploited, exploiting... Me, Comstock, you, Sally. It's like a wheel of blood spinning round and round. Well, this must be the genetic sample Suchong wanted.
He sent you all the way back here for a sample of your own hair?
He doesn't know I was once the child that imprinted on Songbird. But to him, all the answers lie in DNA. Men like Suchong mistake an ounce of empathy for a pound of science.
It's open! See if anything's worth reappropriating. Check for stragglers. Spread out!
Oh boy.
Show yourself!
Should have saved up on some of that Eve. Okay, time to go.
What you got there? Dunno. Just grabbing anything that looks hot.
Nope.
Over here! Shake a leg!
Since when did you become Lord and Master? You used to talk for the name.
I definitely need him.
Still breathing. Who did this?
Of course, my dog's crazy. Ay, ay, ay. I've invested so much in this episode. Just
somebody hide!
Oh god, I wish I could just. No sale, of course.
Show back here.
I'll accept this product for your thinking.
Let's just get.
I'll find her.
Let's get back to the tear. Hopefully. Call the episode there because I gotta take care of the dogs.
Do you think Daisy really even had a choice?
What do you mean?
Right about now, I'm planting a pair of scissors in her back to protect a child she was never going to harm. She chose to die for her revolution. What about me? For all the endless worlds, all the infinite possibilities. Did I ever even have a choice? Did you?
Yeah. Booker thought he did.
Look where it got us. Right back where we started. All these infinite universes. And yet we end up just going down the same paths.
I don't take your meaning.
My father sold me to settle a marker. Comstock locked me up in a tower. And I sold Sally for what? Revenge? To prove a point?
And yet, here you are, settling the debt.
And say we find her. The old past their damage to the young. Isn't it too late for her now?
Well, I'd say that's up to her to decide. Justice coming back here was up to you.
Rapture runs on children. Little girls with gold growing in their bellies. I'm not gonna break any cycle. If I'm lucky, maybe I can dent it. Just a little.
Oh, whatever. I don't even think it matters with this one. Yeah. Because right now... There they go.
Pretty lady has the hair?
Of course I do, you fucking asshole. Open.
Deal is deal. Bring it to Suchong.
Very well. Let's go.